And we're live! Okay, so we're gonna start playing, Gone Home in just a moment. That should be okay. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I messed something up. Okay, now we should be good to go. Alright, yeah, so I've never played this game before. We're just gonna get into it. Let's, play some walking sims. I should have done this before, I'm sorry. That should be good. Sound, I'm sure, is fine. Controls, I'm sure, fine. Graphics, yeah, we're good. We're on the PS5, we're good. We can... Okay, well, I don't have any existing progress. Yep. Walk and turn. Seems simple enough. Oh my god, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. The Fulbright Company presents...
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
June 7th, 1995. 1:15 a.m. Oh boy. Got a little patio here. Some Christmas decorations. Turn that on. It's a cup. We move a little slowly. So we've been to Germany. Okay, it's 95. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go being around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad crossed out to say anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Christmas duck. I love him. Look at the duck. He is... What a little lad. We're gonna hang on to you. Oh, we can't open stuff for now. Directions to work from new house. An hour and 10 minutes. That's about how long it took to get home from the airport. Okay, is there any reason to pick this up? Didn't think so. Closet. Front hall. Board game? What kind of game? Over the Alps, a novel traveling game. No directions or anything on the back? Okay. Goodfellow High School. Because that's Mom. Nothing else in here or there. Oh, sorry, Christmas time. What are you? Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam, Uncle Harvey. Thanks, Harvey. Okay. Oh, the Caitlin Greenbrier. Okay, that's us. That's our plane ticket. Okay, the map. We don't have any journals yet. Okay, that's just...
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Stephen King? And yes, you know me, I'm gonna try to get the trophies and junk. Okay, well, we don't really need any of those. What do we got here? Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's smarter than to block out the numbers with a sticker. Okay, so that's just when we get back home, I guess. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what all the buttons do. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel's a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
It's really easy to set stuff down without throwing it, you dipshit.
Where are you? Really? I need to talk to you.
That's ominous. Sam, Katie.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
I can't make a phone call. Okay. The Bible. What's the point of having a bunch of cabinets if you're not going to put anything in them? So much cabinet space and you're not utilizing it. Your empty ass... I mean, I know you guys just moved in recently, I guess. I didn't actually look at the... Okay. I didn't actually look at the dates on the invoice, but... Oh. $5.99. This boy's priceless. Such a there, buddy. Front and center where you belong. It's locked. Well, I guess it's time to go down the creepy hallway. I've been told that this is not a horror game. Hope that's accurate. We hope that you're excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School, as we are. Bring the following with you on your first day of class. Okay, pens, pencils, lock. 50. A positive attitude! Well, they didn't cross that one out.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. They just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating no, pronouncing that, and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you're my favorite sister. Aww. One Arbor Hill. Weird. Cute. Obituary. Died peacefully. Was born in the house of his home. Obtained a degree in pharmacy at a young age. Returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. The service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. Survivors include his nephew, Terrence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Someone's friend, I guess? Okay, we gotta go this way. Highlighter. No, there's the, what's the paper? Okay, yes, it's nothing. Nothing. Binder? Well, there's... Can I... You know, binders often have things inside of them. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was 1,000,000 miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. Said swam, drawing, just vomited. I don't know what that's. Oh, he misspelled processing. There he is. He's completely naked. Gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. Okay. You're looking at her titties. I get it, bro. Time. Why is this separate pages? This could all be one page. Now and man, they needed him. Now more than ever, changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear: what to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, and how to transfer it and bottle it. And now he... Okay, so this last page, someone forgot how to fucking write. He who had saved the president's life twice before could helm the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Okay. Okay. Back to basics. Sent back to time to Dallas, 1963 again. What if JFK wasn't JFK? A president, U.S.-USSR coalition, Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese. Paradox results in JFK death being... Okay, so he's writing a sci-fi novel about time travel. Okay. I assume this is the dad or the mom? As master none. I mean, the comment about the woman's boobies, I assume is... That sounds very man writing. So I'm going to assume this is the dad. What does it say? The complete itching. Okay. How many telephone books do they have here? Tear and screen, yeah. This is the dad. It's technically up to safety and requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added to structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electric system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. It's insane. Vibrates. Is there a light in here? Okay, he's got a little library in here. A stranger under my roof. Okay, so someone's talking about the kid. I guess Sam is going through some stuff. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting for the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, reviews editor, Home Theater Aficionado magazine. Okay. 0451. Try to remember that. Fresh. Sarah Walsh. True stories. I was a teenage drag queen. Alright, I'm gonna turn the fan off. Uh-oh, someone's got booze. Irish whiskey. Turn on another light, because I want all the lights in the house on. That was thunder. The new girl Sam, I'm Tommy. I'm at the back, behind you. Wave if you get this and right back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I saw since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I don't. So I thought I'd ask something, if you don't mind. Do you mind? Yes or no? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Fuck off, kid. That's fucked up, bro. This better not be copyright claim. I swear to Christ, it better not be.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions.
Making friends even when you're... Oh, that's dumb. Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. Even when you're shy.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them?
Dark.
Well,
Dark Crystal, hell yeah.
I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Uh-oh. I think Sam's a lesbian. I think she likes women. And the purple-haired feminist chick is... Oh, they ate all the fucking pizza! Hauntings and poltergeists. Oh, Lord. This better not be a ghost story. I don't care. Dr. Jitters! The Coliseum's showplace of Oregon. Theater 3 Pulp Fiction. Okay. That's one of my friend's favorite movies of all time. Family Matters, Unsolved Mysteries, Boy Meets World, Dave's World, X-Files, Labyrinth, let's fucking go! Sleepaway Camp, Mork and Mindy, America's Funniest Home Videos, Walker, Texas Ranger, RoboCop, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, okay. Matlock, Full House. Oh, the 90s. Sorry about that, I just needed a sip of my beverage. Okay. And another closet. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha. This little pirate guy. Story, The Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean, on the edge, and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom, it was the Black Pirate ship. Oh goodness. She yelled, I thought we lost them at Horse Island. The first mate said, looks like you thought too soon. Captain Black. Oh, we gotta use that. You're never gonna find the edge. Imbecile. No liar. That's cute. I need to know more about the turtle people. About the something that Samantha has been writing. Stories that Samantha has been writing me in the little boys in class, which, along with a few other tendencies I've observed since a parent teacher. Uh-oh. That's a little... Not a fan of that one. That's kind of icky. Time Machine. Fantastic Voyage. Ghostbusters and Labyrinth. Why do you got... Oh no, it was Dark Crystal. Clash of the Titans, JFK, X-Files, Blade Runner, Beetlejuice and RoboCop, Airplane, Moonraker, The Andromeda Strain. Okay. How many, like, other things are we going to reference here? Okay, those don't have any rating on them. Candles. This looks like it's about to fall off. Is there anything behind it? No. Save 25 cents. Oh, it's a coupon book. Flip. The reproductive system, huh? Okay, so it's... I don't want to read a story about... Oh, whoa, what? Okay. He's blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Says Egg will not be meeting. 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life, giving up her rations to keep him alive. In the end, nothing can save him since it's just not needed for a pregnancy. It comes out through the vagina. So vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries. The process begins again. It's incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Yeah, you wrote this whole story on fucking World War II. Yeah. Got a need for you. Okay, well, I don't really... Orange soda. Visco vodka. Oh, you can zoom in. The accidental pariah. Just saved her. Next one, another attempt, and the lines of communication are down. Okay, whatever. Showing Mercury books on over the problem with the pariah. Okay, that's sad. So I guess he was working on the third one when he got that letter. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He's just having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. He asked if you could let Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape. And I gave my permission. He needed to spend less time with the games anyway. No hurry returning it. I'll let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit any time.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
so she was friends with the weird kid just to play Street Fighter. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home, too, so hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th? Oh, whatever. Oh, 6th period. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. So that's the...
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Nice. Alright, this is where that number was. 0451. Ta-da! Dear Mr. Masson, please find and enclose your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filled at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Okay, I, Oscar Masson, certifies my name, declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold my true on my passing, declare that I following this. Okay. No outstanding debts. I do hereby bequeath every item of value that I possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill. And my nephew. Okay, so it's their great uncle, who is Oscar. In the event that his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. Okay. Subscribe my name to this 13th day of August, 1973. Okay, that's just a transcript. Okay. I guess we gotta go upstairs now. I hate that thunder sound effect. Boone County, Forestry Service run controlled burn of overgrown sections. Sorry, I'm doing something really quick. Come on, plug in. Sorry, I just remembered I have a cool little light in my room and I like having it on. And I forgot to plug it in this morning. Alright. Anyway, we're in the area for months. Take place between 8 and 5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, depending on the speed of progress. Just into removing dead and overgrown vegetation. Okay. Okay, so the mom works there. So you gotta works for the Forestry Service. Monday, I can't read this. Nice comb. Bruce Pendleton, head of personal ranger with expertise in the procedures being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest. Please see attached personal file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. Okay. As planner, any other drawers? No. Bratmobile, potty mouth. I've never. Are those real? I don't know. Love thing, stab, cherry bomb. Good song. Throwaway. Oh, fuck your fans, Polaroid baby. You're gonna like this one. Aww, she made her girlfriend a little mixtape.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
I like the 2D texture of clothes. That's nice. That's sweet. This better not play copyrighted music. Okay. Adventurous the cat. Oh my god. That's funny. I get. Alright, so they couldn't have the Nintendo actually sitting here, but they could recreate one of the Chun-Li moves. Okay. Of course she plays Chun-Li. Super Spitfire. I like those. I like the designs of those characters. They're cute. Very of their time, but Journey of Crystal, that looks familiar. That looks like oh, what's that game called? It's like an indie game. It's some fantasy game. I forget what it's called. It's been out for a while. Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. English creative writing. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for the first year of read. Yeah. I'm not even going to bother reading it because nail polish. Cute. Oliver Twist, Tom Sawyer, Ben-Hur, Jungle Books, War of the Worlds, Frankenstein. Just your classics. You want to get rid of the... Where's the drawer? Good lord, it looks like my little brother's room. You haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? I don't know, I've been reading my secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten. Have some pate. Gross. Morale. Grab board game. Got your number? Oh, it's... What's it called? Mystery Date? The King's Labyrinth. Shit. Oh wait, it's... Aww, that's cute. It's... It's the same names as the other one. We got a... It's like, The Lisa Frank type of thing? Okay. I mean, I love that bunny. Banging out the tunes. The Bible. Mitten! She had a cat! Or a dog, maybe, but... 1888. I bet that's what it is. Damn. Well, there's got to be another thing somewhere. Maybe on that. Maybe there's a number on here. I have to assume. Yeah, I guess not. I was gonna say I have to assume it has something to do with her girl. Groove. Oh, wait, it's in Africa. Weezer! What's with these all? Oh, Kurt Cobain. Oh, yeah, this is like right after he died, yeah. Steggy! Oh my goodness! I love him. He's adorable. What's with these homies dissing my girl? Ooh, that's a nice painting. Oh, she's got... That would suck. I'd hate having 2 doors into my room. That just feels awkward. To my concern, 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. I'm sorry I'm leaving the lights on. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Alright. I like this. I mean, I don't know, maybe a fully functional family who easily communicates with each other doesn't necessarily need a, especially since there's only 4 of them in the house. Hey Sam, you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? Came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so it's either good or we can make fun of him for liking it. Mom's supposed to cook for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't it that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? Turned out it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay, don't barf. That's cute. It's cute. What's with these homies dissing my girl? Oh my god, he's pogging. Can you flush the toilet? Oh, it's an old toilet. Ew. Oh my god! Oh, it's just hair dye. That's cool that it's not tested on animals.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. and the moment was gone.
That's nice. Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid, all the presidents, man. Okay, so this is like Dad's shit. I can't read that. Silence of the Lambs, okay. Also, I know I glossed over the fucking condom. I like that it's Nero, like instead of Trojan. I don't know how I feel going through my parents' drawers. Oh, they pulled that one out. Mitten! Mitten, our cat. Caitlin, age 5. Oh, is Mitten's not around anymore, is he? Oh, man. Good lord, how many fucking doors does one bathroom need? I mean, don't get me wrong, oh, okay. Who is this by? Reverend Alexander Michaels. Yeah, you know, it's got to be a weird religious thing, of course. Oh, I should have turned on the other faucet. I did look at the trophy list before I played the game. There is a trophy for getting all of the, for just turning on all the faucets in the house. Watercolor technique for florals and still lifes. Okay, so Mom is, I assume, an artist, or maybe Dad was like, well, writing didn't work, so... maybe I'll try painting. Which, you know, one creative field to another. I mean, Mom, I assume, is busy with the forest stuff. But, you know, nothing wrong with having a hobby. I can tell you I understand how you feel. Bob and I had our down periods. It's been a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. Kids grow up, they go away. Oh, sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry. Terry will get over whatever's distancing him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Oh, Jan. Okay. This is a letter from... I assume someone's... one of her friends, or a sister, maybe. Let's cut to the chase. Tell me everything. Terry is out of his lump. In the meantime... Oh boy! That's a picture. Bestsellers, new, used, hardcover paperback. Take your time, I'm glad to have it in good hands, Rick. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. Okay. Okay, when I saw that, my first thought was not that it was London. Was not that it was the castle surrounding Big Ben. You guys can figure that one out on your own. You can piece that one together on your own. Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the channel. Channel. London, going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit it, and I think you really should. You'd love it. You all wanted to come back here as a family. Sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all. Earth, Wind, and Fire and Willie Nelson. Good lord, they're just referencing everything they want. Oh wait, there was something else in there. Unknown Dimension Literature. Okay, so is this another publisher for Dad's sci-fi shit? Like, is this where he went after he got kicked out of the other one? Katie, Mom and Dad are going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice they weren't around to do it. Here's my room if you want, I won't be needing it anymore. Oh, so Sam's running away. Sam's done. So this is my room. Yeah, it's all Katie's stuff. Everything's in boxes! Tall shadow in the Epsom hall when I ran to the corner, no one was there. Note, I was not wearing my glasses. Okay, so I said hello, did not investigate, probably was parents. Since much. Yeah. All night and help patrol premises. That's cute. And got my then orienteering. Rifle team. The Army has branded me as a certified killing machine. I'm a born adventuress, and no borders can hold me. The Army recognizes this. Okay. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. So what? They can't... Oh my! Fucking Stranger Things static. Evaluation, Richard. Jones, regarding the course preparation. Oh, okay, so this is one of the guys she was working with on that project. The controlled forest burn. Halloween show, the Misfits. Okay.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Wow. Healthy choices. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and there's some secret passage. Okay. Someone's... Oh, that's sick! So they were making their own costumes for the characters for her story. Alright, I want to see what's on this cassette. Probably music. Probably a great song. I don't really want to... Do not enter if red lights are on. But Sam's not here. Okay, well, it's locked. Okay, so we have to go through Mom and Dad's room. Okay, so it's through the closet. Secret house invest. Okay, so they have other spots. Okay, well. So now we're on the ground floor? You know what? I think there's a trophy for opening it up on this side. Well, you have to do that first. That's sick, though. Bro, how cool would it be to live in a house with, like, secret panels and shit? It's one of these, yeah. Yep, the Misfits. Maidenhead.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too.
Ooh.
In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Aww. Property of Sam, private. In the Greenbrier, 9th grade. The light grinder scouting. Oh, this was. So. Okay. Yeah, so... Oh my god. They're gay and trans. Okay, the last one is upstairs, I guess. Okay. I need to figure out where the duck goes. Oh, okay, he goes upstairs in the attic. Oh my god. Him looking right at me. I feel like you're judging me, Christmas Duck. I just like getting trophies, okay? Oh, sorry. We'll set you down here so when we go into the attic eventually you can... You're all good. It should be over here. There it is. The Wagga board. The Luigi board. Hello, who are you, Oscar? Okay, that's obviously a... like a... it's like a suggestive thing, right? 051. You know, like they think it's gonna be Oscar, so they're gonna like... because that's how Ouija boards work. They kinda like assume, uh-oh! Oh my god, UFOs? Boobs? Everything that she likes. There's Lonnie.
Lonnie came over today.
Cigarettes.
But everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Damn, okay. They, you know, good for them. These bitches gay. Good for them. Good for them. Oh, I forgot to... yeah. There was nothing wrong. I gotta get to the bathroom off of Lonnie's room and turn on the faucet in there. Cause your boy would like the... isn't there a bathroom upstairs? Whatever bathroom they, yeah, this one. The one they dyed the girl's hair in. And then let's take a look. One downstairs, 3 in the parents' room, 2 in the... near the kitchen and the laundry room. Okay. Did I get all 3 in the parents' bathroom? You know, stuff like this we'll just grab on our first playthrough. Yeah. That sound... the sound effect of all 3 of them is... kind of annoying. Alright, let's head back downstairs. And, yeah. Where is this? Oh, you gotta take that, and then... I hate how slow we walk, dude! I feel like a fucking slug. Hate this. Bro, if I lived here, I would never come down into this basement. Unless it was like a bedroom, right? This is fucking... Ooh, Sam and Lonnie. Oh, it's a bird and a rat.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Aww. I'd like to cordially thank you for up to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Cordially yours. Dear Mrs. DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you for such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. Your grandmother is a lovely woman, sterling taste and refined air. Let's do it at the same time next year, shall we? You're such dorks. K is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, T is for talented, L is for lighthearted, I is for important, and N is for nice. Oh man. I had one of these when I was a kid. With my name. They're stupid. Okay, so that's the... Oh, she did it right! Okay. Did you hear that? I'm not afraid of you anymore! I don't know if that's safe, having the lamp. Joyce. What is that? That's like, that's... I think I remember that from like a... Okay, that's a little weird. What happened to Dad? Why did you... Letter from Granddad. Signing a copy of your newly published book. This occasion, I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. And in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible store science fictional Deus Ex Machina. Spelled that wrong. The great authors speak of their life's... Oh my god, fuck off. Lens crystal that reflects their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. But I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. Okay, well, I don't know if that's positive or negative, honestly. Hey, that you did great, but it wasn't perfect, and you can do better. It'll be successful, though. Ooh, that's pretty. Sam, writing you from some stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March. I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh, wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh, shit. Here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl."
Oh, God.
But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
That's rough. Where? Oh, okay, this leads upstairs. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, yeah, I didn't go into this room. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list, role model, authority, main squeeze, telling stories, instruction, first mate, self. Oh, did they?
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Okay, I guess she was writing about gay sex, everyone's favorite topic. So happy you like the drawing. I was thinking of West Madrid. We'd love Mexico. Thinking of you again. I feel you've been trying to save it up. Okay, didn't need to hear that. Or was I driving back north? That's nice. Oh, it doesn't, they don't turn on. Okay. Okay. Don't know the combination to that. Okay, firewood for the furnace, I guess. Oh, it doesn't work. But a toy horse. I kind of feel bad leaving him in with the fucking firewood. Bring you back, dude. Hang out with the safe. Kind of morbid that the fucking toy rocking horse is there. Ooh. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm sure it would be amazing if I was actually listening to it and not trying to be an epic streamer boy. And then this leads upstairs. But where upstairs? Oh, there's another one of the secret passages, I guess? That's a lie to mom. So worth the girls on stage are so loud and real and awesome. Psycho House Girl, the cool stuff. Cool thing number one, everyone in the hall and you don't know they're looking at. Sort of peripheral. So you're gonna this. Oh, it's like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. Oh, there she's talking about the Halloween thing they went to. Woman Outlaws. She's tougher than a wild Mustang. No female is gonna tell me. Okay, bro. Heavens to Betsy, terrorist. Okay. Kicking against the patriarchy. Heard enough. Just to the front. Fun stuff.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the
Oh
army
yeah,
and
this
then
is
have
this was
kids.
the era of
Why? About who she is? She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
What's the label? Girl Justice Now. Okay, so they've become like hardcore feminists. Pretty based, pretty based. Alright. What is this? Damn. Okay, so someone vandalized her locker and Lonnie vandalized her own locker in protest. Oh. This is... Where are we? Oh, this is the other... Okay. This is the other side. En español. Look, try to turn up what's there. Okay, whatever. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. Then when she's home, she takes it out on you because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. It's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry I didn't bring it up, the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom isn't a psycho-Christian, and my mom is a psycho-Christian. Her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So, you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. Call Daniel back. He says he's coming over to get his game back. Yeah, give Daniel his fucking copy of Street Fighter, I assume Street Fighter 2. Let the man get his fucking Street Fighter 2 copy back. Good lord. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. When Mom and Dad went to see Earth, Wind, and Fire. They're very homosexual, though. Like, look at how Earth, Wind, and Fire dresses. Like, really? You're gonna get weird about your... Unless I'm an idiot and it's actually Lonnie and Sam. Which are very lesbian core names. But it's in the kitchen with all of the mom's shit, because she does that, I guess. Hi, Jan, I got 2 tickets for Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to go. Does music... Is this rich another man? Is their mom cheating on the dad? The accidental warrior. Don't give up on this, honey. Aww. Oh my god, this is so... I hate these sliding doors. That it like feels like it's gonna get stuck. It's the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. Oh, she put up. That's the skull in the foyer, the sugar skull. That's sweet. Excuse me. I don't know if that burp just came out. I don't know if it came up on the mic. You were in the woods one day, sunny, and they were on a ship. Okay.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Dan's just kind of a weirdo. He's not... I was gonna say he's a weirdo. He's not weird, though. He's cool, though. You know. Sam's schedule... Don't care. Nothing. Blair requests show with their daughter. Okay. Is that where they are right now? Like, is that... Are they at the wedding? That's why they're not home? And why the house is fucking trashed? Oh, so you got the pantry all stocked, but you couldn't... You forgot about everything else. You got pizza. Bratmobile, some special. This one's sweet. I like this song. We love a nice schlocky love song when it's gay. I don't care. Where's the sink so I can leave it on? What did the guides say? One in the bathroom near the kitchen. Oh, okay. What's the point of this room? Russian dressing. Whop. Oh, I thought you could throw it. Whop. Ski trip. Sam has a dentist appointment. Comes home this month. We'll call with exact date. Aww. The accidental pariah. So he did get this, new thing. Say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worrying not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. We may call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in all the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten, but a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type of out-there mass-market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as N.N. Bestman's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me, by Jens Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders. but ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into the 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban America wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history-revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword to the books to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the sweating palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off, Kaz. Kaz. Sam, your mother and I will be away for the weekend, celebrating our anniversary. We'll be camping in the gorge, but we'll give you a call on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Oh, they're renovating it. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good. Kind of a weird thing to just leave a fucking... Ask me about clown combos. Clown combos, dude. Paint. White. Washable, silky finish. This is not used. That's yellow. Alright, cool. Booted out Girl Scouts. The going away show for Lonnie D. Aww.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Fuck, dude. That's rough. Cover copy. Mattered, so when that familiar with. Cool. Dear Cause, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you've said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing newer material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It's reflective and introspective, without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I'm grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end when I thought they had. My thanks and regards. What's this next? So this is the Accidental Pariah, the new runs of Accidental Pariah and Accidental Savior. I like the, oh come on, really? No one notice that? Whatever, I don't care. I do like the design, the art on the covers. Specifically the, like, supervillain dude. The Accidental Human! That's sick, dude. Also, why is he writing in the fucking greenhouse?
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
That's rough. Sound beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you'd like the gaudy architecture from a strange alien world. Headed to the final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. Running low on money, look for a cheap buy ticket, and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you again. It'll be good to be home. That is cool looking. It reminds me of this point-and-click adventure game that I played a little while ago called Armacrog. I think I posted about it on Twitter. It's like all in claymation. It's, what does that say? Guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. Aww. Ooh. What were y'all doing? A fucking seance? Sorry, Oscar. Honey snaps. Fuel for winners. I thought it said wieners at first. Oh, the attic key. Hell yeah. Possession and exorcism.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
That's rough. There you go, Christmas duck. Alright, real quick, let me check on the trophies. A couple of these are for speedrunning the game and getting all of the, and getting all the journal entries, so... yeah. So those are easy, and I really just... if there's any that I miss, I'll look them up, of course, but... Sam will always remember what we had! Oh,
my god. Katie... I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie in my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us. And that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Alright, this is the end.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Nice. That was really nice. I hope this isn't copyright claimed. That would suck. I really hope it's not. Cats. Thanks for playing. Aww. Gone home. That was good. That was good. That was a sweet end. The game itself, it's alright. Cute story, though. Very sweet ending. I guess we'll, can I just resume? I mean, I don't know. Everything else, I think, is for... Yeah, speed reader we need to find all 24 journal entries, which we missed a couple, apparently, in less than 10 minutes. And then we have to and then we have to speed run the game in 1 minute. And then this is activated all commentary nodes. Alright, so we can do that later. Ask for safe before finding the code. Open the secret bookshelf in the guest room from the outside. I feel like I missed a couple things though. I wanna go look around a little more. Good to know the duck is okay. Just fucking ate it, dude. I'm confused. It says it's... Secret bookshelf in the guest room from the outside. So wardrobe, open the door. Okay. I don't know why I'm pausing. There's nothing... This isn't a wardrobe. This is a closet. What's in here? Let me just pull up a video. Good lord, though. Oh, okay, I see it now. It is in the closet. Then why did the guide call it a wardrobe when it's a closet? That's not... Alright. So next we have... I guess we just gotta find all the... Yeah, all that's left is to do the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Well, I guess I have to find the last couple things. Look, it's an only way to receive the... Okay, but I want to know where all the... I want to know the whole story. Alright, well, we'll save and quit. And we should do the behind the scenes one. And we'll just follow this, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's a super short game, so what's the point in... Okay, yeah. Um... That'll make it a little bit easier. Every door starts unlocked. I mean, he only... Oh no, he puts those on. Can I watch this in, like... Come on, press play, and then I want to put it on ×2 speed. Or you know what, maybe I won't play this one on stream, because well, we'll see. Okay, then there's one there. As long as it's not super long. Okay, you can skip it. I'm confused. How does this... Oh, does this... Let me see something. Yes. Okay, I don't need to hear any of this.
Hi, I'm Steve Gaynor. I'm the co-founder of the Fulbright company. We made Gone Home. I was the writer and designer. And
Thanks, Steve.
so Christmas Duck. Christmas Duck is a fan favorite. He's kind of a mascot, I guess, and I think that's partly because it's a weird concept, a Christmas duck, and partly because it's like the first unique thing that you encounter in the game. It's kind of personified as a little character, but the thing is, Christmas Duck was not planned. When we were starting the project, we didn't have a 3D modeler, because Kate came on a couple months after we started, and we needed a bunch of 3D models. And
That's cool.
Oh man, mom handwriting. We went through a lot of different moms for handwriting. A lot of...
That's nice.
Hi, I'm Chris Remo, the composer on Gone Home.
That's cool. Thanks,
Hi,
Chris.
this is Corin Tucker from Heavens to Betsy.
Oh, that's a real
And
band.
Heavens to Betsy was a band that formed in 1991, actually. And I actually...
So here's one of Dad's pulpy JFK books. He's now moved on from primary sources to theories about how JFK was killed. However, this one purports to contain the truth.
one of our favorite movies is The Apartment, which was directed by Billy Wilder, and it starred Shirley MacLaine.
The doors were actually one of the hardest things in the game to get working correctly, and I know that there's still some...
That's cool.
Here we have Fresh Magazine, which is a synthesis and pastiche of...
Oh, I don't want to hear this one.
Inside of this file folder, you find the first combination code in the game. This code goes to Dad's locked filing cabinet, and it's 0451, which is a bit of a tradition / in-joke amongst... It's not really an in-joke, it's just an internal reference amongst this lineage of games that hark back to immersive sims that are kind of first-person exploration games that started with Ultima Underworld and System Shock, and 451 was the first key code in System Shock, and then it was also the first key code in System Shock 2 and Deus Ex and Bioshock and most recently Dishonored.
I don't even
And,
remember. We played Dishonored on stream. I
personally
do
worked
not
on a
remember at
couple
all. Holy
of
shit.
games that had 0451 as the first code.
Okay, whatever.
My name is Sarah Grayson, and I do the voice of Sam Greenbrier in Gone Home. Currently based out of Portland, Oregon. So,
She did great.
right around where the Fulbright company is from.
I mean, not a whole lot to work with
which,
anyway.
is
It's
part
not
of
like
the
mind-blowing,
Sound
but,
Festival
you know,
I
she did a
started
good
doing
job.
voiceover work probably about 4 or 5 years ago. It's been a bit of an on and off.
So these are all the VHS tapes, or most of them, in the house. And these in the TV room are...
When you're when you're putting like lamps and stuff around a house, one thing that you have to deal with is plugging them in. And something that always annoys me about
why does it go? Just plug it in?
Design in games is when
they put it back there to hide it.
something, some lamp or piece of electronics that would have to be plugged in because it doesn't run on batteries, but it doesn't have a cable. Because video games, and so since a big part of the point of Gone Home is the specificity of the house and the believability of all the details. I really
Steve himself.
I spent some late nights with my meager Maya skills modeling custom.
I don't want to hear about
So these are all
VHS tapes.
VHS tapes.
But yeah,
from
this
the
does feel like a
house.
lived-in
And
house to an extent.
These in
I
the
do
TV
appreciate
room
that about the game.
are from only they only belong to Dad and Sam because Mom has some VHS tapes, but they're up in the bedroom. And you can tell Dad's because he writes in a big, heavy, all caps style handwriting, and Sam does not. So, contrary to popular opinion, the X-Files tapes are not Dad's; they're in fact Sam's.
With stuff like JFK has an obvious dad interest, and some of the other stuff that we put in there was very much like, what is a dad movie?
Yeah.
What is when we were growing up, for instance, like what is a movie that our dad or a neighbor's dad would have? So stuff like The Andromeda Strain or Moonraker, it's just sort of like, dads
love that shit.
Yeah, dads that were born in the 50s were super into that kind of stuff. And then some of it was, stuff that we liked or remembered.
This is cool,
from when
dude.
we were
I love
growing
this
up.
shit.
Like, you will know that Carlo was involved in making this game because Beetlejuice and RoboCop are on a VHS tape. That's most of what you need to know about Carlo.
That's true.
Right there.
It's very interesting, but...
This is our old-timey record that we got from archive.org. Source.
Okay, cool.
Sam's story slash...
Most of the bookshelves in the house are filled with undifferentiated books. I mean, they're not undifferentiated, but...
I feel like one of the best bits of advice was actually from the Fulbright team before going in to do the first recording. And it was a suggestion that I should watch some episodes of My So-Called Life, which was great.
Composing the ambient exploration tracks definitely ended up being the weirdest part of creating music for Gone Home. The audio diaries tended to take precedence since they had such clear criteria for completion. So the
Okay, that's nice.
One of the larger assets that we needed for the basement to really give it character and personality was a furnace. And when we were initially thinking of the furnace, Steve had mentioned to me the furnace from Home Alone, which if you're from...
That's exactly what I was saying. Was doing the bit from.
Oh man, this thing.
So two things. One, Mom's Canadian.
Yay!
Two, Mom didn't start out Canadian. The reason that Mom is Canadian is because Kate Craig and Emily Carroll are Canadian, and early on in... So there's this little scrap of paper that's hidden under this bedside table, and you start to read it, and then Katie makes you stop reading it. And it was this thing where it's an exception to the interactive expectations that you have. Like, it's one place, I guess the one place where we really impinge on your ability as a player to do what you want. And Katie intervenes, basically, and it was something that I thought was an interesting little one-off way of emphasizing the difference between the player and the character that they're playing as. And to you as a player, the note's just a note, but a reminder that, like, Sam is Katie's sister, and Katie wouldn't want to read this thing, and she's not going to keep doing it, even if you want her to.
Oh, so it's a bunch of drugs from what's-his-face. I need to understand the point of the rocking horse, though. Aw, that's cute. I love these. The age, and the height things.
You know, there was kind of this intellectual, cross-cultural...
There was a little bit of concern on my part before any of this got started that you never know how much liberty you're going to be given.
Putback is the feature that I'm happiest with in the game. It actually came about as sort of a little bit of an accident. Playtesters had told us they didn't want to feel like some kind of horrible person rummaging around this house and tossing everything on the floor. There wasn't really any other option initially. That's all you could do was sort of try and
again, that's another thing that I'm like really happy they put in here.
So, you know, I had done
for the exact same reason
for placing
fanzines. I mean, that's one of the things that we started doing right away, was doing these Riot Girl fanzines, and everyone would contribute and write, you know, an article for it, and then we'd compile it and make these.
That's nice.
The music for Gone Home was mainly composed over 2 separate periods, roughly a year apart. A version of Part 1 of the game had to be ready by October 2012 for submission to the 2013 Independent Games Festival, so I did all the Part 1 audio logs primarily that September.
Almost none of the events, the little events in the game, are scripted as far as, like, triggering when you do something specific. So all of the thunder and lightning and the creaky noises in the house, they're all just randomized on timers. The only, like, scripted thing is in the secret passageway. When you look at the crucifix, there's scripting that detects that you did that, and then it causes the light to pop, which is my one indulgence of, like, messing with the player. But we've had a lot of
I didn't even get that.
Play the game and say, you know, oh.
I really enjoyed playing Gone Home. I have to say it was pretty exciting to find the Heavens to Betsy tape, you know, because that was really, I mean, those songs really did come out on a cassette tape at the time, and that really was how people discovered the music, was getting a cassette tape passed around. So getting to put it in the actual tape player and play it and listen to it.
One of my favorite things that came out during development was someone wrote an email mistakenly referring to Mittens, and Steve replied in the voice of Katie, saying, "It's just Mitten. She's only one cat, Mom."
Another board game. This one wasn't done by me, though. This one was done by Carl.
So there's a lot less density in the house than there would be in a real house. Like, if you look around your house, there's just junk piled everywhere, probably.
Maybe
like,
it's just our house.
I think it's most house. But, so, you know, our strategy was you either fully invest in something and, you know, put...
Okay, I don't care about
Another
the
board
shoes.
game. This one wasn't done by me, though. This one was done by Carla. But I really like it because the ghost figures on the back of the game are actually long-deceased family members of mine. When I was home at Christmas, I was digging through my family's basement, sort of getting an idea of what a basement has in it. Just sort of...
I don't want to see what they say about this.
One of the most comforting things in the world to me is having somebody, like, brush my...
Oh, that's nice. I thought they were going to say something about how they made it look like blood at first.
So the thing is, I drew the... I was one of the... Around here, you will find some of Sam's Super Nintendo cartridges that she left behind. Obviously, for legal reasons, we couldn't put real games in, and so we conscripted a few of our friends in the industry who are really talented artists to make
what game is it that
cool label art for fake Nintendo games that we came up with.
It's so true. The first one was Super Spitfire, and that was by Rachel Morris, who is a cool artist. What is it? The NYU?
So these are stereoscopic? Stereographic. Yeah, these are stereograms.
Yeah,
That's the
stereogrammatic.
Yeah, stereograms, popularized by the Magic Eye brand of images from the 80s and 90s. These really work. Like if you cross your eyes and you can do a Magic Eye image, you can see what's in these. Spoilers, they are.
Well, as I recall, there's a cool shark.
And
I don't remember what
Carla,
I can barely get it.
It's a big heart.
Okay, it's hard for me to do those things.
And that's true for a lot of people. So the two instances of people not being able to see those images are they just can't do them, which a lot of people just can't do them.
I used to be able to do stuff like
They
this.
were born in the late 90s or after the 90s and played our game and didn't know what the hell these things were.
Now that I know what they are, I used to be able to do like I would get books from the library that had shit like this in it.
Just a weird drawing.
But now I, for some reason, can't get it to work.
So, yes, as you get older, you can't hear really high-pitched sounds anymore, and you know what Magic Eyes are still.
It's the circle of life.
Damn. It sucks.
Mom and Dad are much more actively religious. You know, there's a Bible in the foyer, and there's a Bible in Dad's bedside table.
Well, or arguably they want to appear actively religious. But yes,
yeah, I think that, I mean, my intent was that they aren't super religious, but they probably still go to church.
And they also they would feel bad if they put their Bibles away. They'd be like, oh, we need those to be out for us to look at, to consult in case we need them, or something.
But it's definitely, I don't know, it comes from my own experience of my parents went to church and were more religious and stuff.
Okay, whatever.
Key assets that I
I'm not
really liked
touching this
creating
one.
the game with this board game. So there's 3 in total of them throughout the house. Ideally there'd be more, but we had to focus on the getting the walls built and things like that. But I really like them. They're just a simple extruded cube. There's something about environment design that's really fun. It's really goofy aspect of it where you have to create fake brand names. You have to create fake toys and fake storefronts. Maybe my favorite is in the game Costume Quest. When you're going through the shopping mall, there's a store called Why Not Flip Flops, which always makes me really happy. But this one is a parody of Dream Foam, which is an awful game that came out in the early 90s where you sit around a table with your girlfriends and you pick up this plastic pink phone and call these sexy boys and see which one likes you. It doesn't really suit Sam's personality exactly. I figured maybe it was given to her by a well-intentioned relative who doesn't quite have a personality down.
I think this is one where I love the way the music makes it so uplifting. Because it starts out in this very, sad point where...
Oh, whatever.
It's one of those things where we had always wanted to... So this is the last room in the game, or at least the last room chronologically in the story.
You made it.
You did it! Yeah, this is where you find Sam's journal that you have been hearing diary entries from, and it's revealed, or I guess implied retroactively, that the game has been taking place in a flashback basically, and Katie read Sam's diary that was addressed to her and is now thinking back to what she saw in the house. So thanks for playing through with commentary mode and.
Well, I'm not finished yet.
This is where Christmas Duck goes.
Oh, it's Christmas Duck's little house.
It's his little house. That's where he goes. He goes into it.
There was something that I always assumed would happen, and I know that some people did do it because we got tweets, like on the day of release or whatever, of people referring to this.
Right.
But kind of based on the gnome in Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
We never really discussed the idea of individually scoring each audio log ahead of time. I just got an email.
Hello, my name is Kate Craig, and I was creating a lot of the environment assets.
That's nice, Kate.
The Goodfellow High School. Yeah, the biggest purpose of the card was, to say, oh, Sam is 17, if you look for this thing. But there's so much. We need so much handwriting in the game, especially for like one-off characters that you don't see their handwriting more than once. So earlier in an earlier version,
all of the sliding doors that you see in the game are actually, from a code perspective, drawers. When I made
that makes sense.
a thing that could slide along.
You know, it's really about the ideals that we were trying to.
Writing Sam was a unique challenge, just in the sense of, on the one hand, it was very much from my personal experience because it's about being a teenager and my memories from that time, you know, as an individual. But also, who's...
I asked them.
No.
Definitely the second half was where a lot more of the emotional weight in the character came out, and that was a lot to handle, but a lot of fun to do too. Because
when you put out any sort of content about your game,
for a long time, the kitchen was not going to be mid-renovation the way that it is. And it's one of those things that I think that...
so that was...
I'd already played through the first full half of Gone Home before I started composing any music, which was really important to understand how the game felt and played and looked. But I didn't get a build of the complete game until I'd already been delivered the Part 2 audio logs, and then ended up not playing any of the second half of the game until it was fully complete and I'd written all the music. This wasn't originally my intention, but it meant I ended up fully immersed in Sam's story, essentially to the...
We didn't really give Kate very specific direction. So you want to talk about this fucking jazz mug?
Nobody wants to talk about the jazz mug.
Well,
it's
except
the
for
worst.
Carla.
I hate it. It's the worst.
that was such a common theme
Yeah.
when we were like approving assets or making stuff visually for Gone Home. It's just like, oh my god, that's hideous. I fucking hate it. We're putting it in the game.
Yeah,
because like
so
just like
bad.
awful '90s furniture and like the.
Oh man, what did I miss?
See it in a secondhand store or like.
Or you
just
see it
on
in the
internet.
Sears catalog we bought, and it's just like there's so many fucking ruffles on it. I want to puke. Like the wicker furniture in my dad's room. It's like that's fucking hideous.
We need it.
Cute. Okay, I need to figure out... I guess we can listen to another one while I'm still looking for the ones I missed.
All of the sliding doors that you see
Oh,
in the
this
game
is one I already heard.
are actually, from a code perspective, drawers. When I made a thing that could slide along a track like that, for the purpose of making drawers, Steve took it and, as designers are wont to do, used it for his own purposes and came up with sliding doors in the game.
Oh wait, I listened to this one already.
None of the events, the little events in the game, are scripted.
I really enjoyed playing Gone Home.
Oh, the cassette tapes is another one I already listened to. Damn it!
Betsy tape, you know,
Give me a new one.
That was really, I mean, those songs really did come out on a cassette tape at the time, and that really was how people discovered
That's
the music
randomization
was
again. God
getting
damn
a
it.
cassette tape passed around. So getting to put it in the actual tape player and play it and listen to our song.
One of my favorite things that came out during development was someone wrote an email mistakenly referring to mittens, and Steve replied in the voice of Katie.
So there's a lot less density in the house than there would be in a real house. Like if you look around your house, there's just junk piled everywhere, probably.
Maybe
like
it's just our house.
I think it's most house.
Oh, you're right.
But so our strategy was you either fully invest in something and put like a plausible representation of this aspect of a room in, or you just don't put it in at all, and the player will fill in the gaps between like, oh, these are all the things that represent the kind of room I'm supposed to be in, and it doesn't jump out at me that there's no toilet plungers in the bathroom or whatever. But the biggest instance of this that I think actually totally worked, because no one has ever called it out, is, surprise, think about it, there are no shoes in this house. Ta-da!
Where's your brain now?
and I don't think anybody's noticed it, and I think it's because if we had put one pair of shoes or two pairs of shoes, people would have said, where are all the rest of the shoes?
Right.
But really, to have a plausible house, Mom would have to have 10 pairs of shoes and her work boots, and Dad would need to have some tennis shoes and some work shoes, and so on and so forth. So we just said, there aren't going to be any shoes, and we hope nobody notices.
Yeah. That is how it goes sometimes. Oh yeah, it's on the other side, isn't it?
Hello, my name is Kate Craig, and I was creating a lot of the environment assets for the game. Not all of them, some of them I had help with, which I'll touch on a little later, but most of the stuff like the walls and the floors.
Hi, I'm
Miss.
Hi, this is Corin Tucker from Heavens to Betsy. And Heavens to Betsy was a band that formed in
One of our favorite movies is The Apartment.
The doors were actually one of the hardest things in the game to get working correctly, and I know that there are still some bugs existing with the doors, actually.
Leaf
But
clips
it's a surprisingly hard problem, which is why most video games just have doors that kind of slide away into nothingness or open in strange ways or don't, let you interact fully with doors. But of course, it's in a house like in Gone Home, a realistic house. It's important that everything be as natural as possible. The one concession we made to video gaminess is that the doors all swing both ways, which never happens in a real house, but it's necessary to prevent the player trapping themselves in some strange state.
Yep.
So these are all the VHS tapes, or most of them, in the house.
My name is Sarah Grayson, and I do the voice of Sam Greenbrier in Gone Home.
That's nice, Sarah.
Currently based
don't
out
really
of
care
Portland,
though.
Oregon. So,
And I already heard the beginning of this
the
one.
company is from, which is part of.
Most of the bookshelves in the house are filled with undifferentiated books. I mean, they're not undifferentiated, but they're low detail, because, God, it would be an entire dev cycle's worth of work to actually do plausible spines on every single book. That would kill us. And then to repeat a whole bunch of books would also be sort of terrible, and not be very plausible. So we had chiefly...
I feel like one of the best bits of advice was actually from the Fulbright.
Okay, this brings us down to the basement again. Maybe it was something in the basement I forgot?
Composing the ambient exploration tracks definitely ended up being the weirdest part of creating music for Gone Home. The audio diaries tended to take precedence since they had such clear criteria for completion, so the ambient tracks were the last things I did. I spent so long immersed in the logs, which were very specifically timed, that to suddenly shift gears to
Canadian.
So two things. One, Mom's Canadian.
Yay!
Two, Mom didn't start out Canadian. The reason that Mom is Canadian...
Yes,
is
Mom's
because,
Canadian, I'm aware. I'm aware that she's Canadian. Oh, and I read that one already.
there was kind of this intellectual, cross-cultural, like pen pal thing that happened before the internet. We used to write letters back and forth to each other about our ideas and about how we wanted to change things. And so a bunch of these women that I mentioned came up with this idea of Riot Girl, of being a punk rocker that was also an in-your-face feminist.
Pretty based, not gonna lie. What am I missing? There's gotta be something that I'm missing. Okay. Christmas Duck. The intro. The environment art. Mom handwriting. Original score. Oh, it's in the one of the panels, which I apparently missed. The VHS tapes, the introductions. Alright, well, let's head back downstairs, I guess. Or no, I'm already downstairs. He got a fucking system software update as he's recording this. Dude, come on. Oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, then he goes down to the basement. I just forget where all of the panels are.
This is where you find the first half of Sam's Locker, or I guess it's actually the second half of Sam's Locker combo as far as what the piece of paper is. But at first, there were the locker combination sheet was torn into 3 pieces. So you had 1 digit on each of them, and it was actually right before we sent out
the fridge,
our
really
IGF build to the judges. It was the night before, and Carla came down to the basement, and she was like, at 3 o'clock in the morning last night, I woke up in bed just being like, oh, we can't do it in 3 pieces, that's way too gamey. Well, that's bad, we have to fix that. And
I forgot about that.
And you were absolutely right.
Oh, and in the dryer.
And you've had a couple of those being woken up by us making a bad decision kind of moments over the course of development, and they were always...
So I'm Sarah Argadale. This is my salad dressing, named for my experience with being in Russia and that being what everyone knows me for.
Really early on, I thought it would be, like, something that I thought would be engaging about Gone Home would just be finding notes and scraps in unexpected places and being able to, like, you know, zoom in really far and find something that's tucked away in someone's pocket or whatever. And yeah, finding a note that was in someone's pocket that had gone through the dryer, I thought would just be a cool image. And so we were always going to do this, and we ended up making it this specific note from Lonnie to Sam, which it wasn't this for a long time.
Yeah, we had a few different go-rounds.
It was the one that's in the garbage can in...
I had seen Bikini
Good
Kill
Lord.
and Bratmobile play their first show at the North.
Oh, they're real bands. Oh, I'm definitely going to get
That
copyright
was
claimed.
Valentine's Day, 1991. And I was kind of blown away by the incredible rawness and the honesty that they wrote with, and the kind of flippancy that they had. I thought was really interesting. But you know,
a lot of Gone Home.
The
Tampons.
boxes of tampons that you can find in the washrooms around the house. They weren't originally on the list of items that needed to be modeled, but when you're creating a bathroom at that level of fidelity, and when you're creating a bathroom for a teenage girl, no less, the idea of not having something like that is kind of jarring, or it was kind of jarring.
Just want to see where the panels and shit that I... No, of course, there's another one in the parents' room.
Especially because when you're at that age, you go a period of something that kind of really defines your mood at any given day, and maybe...
The life cycle of the condom.
That's not a real thing, Steve.
The life cycle of the condom.
All right.
By Carla Zamanja.
Is as follows. Initially, the condom was a separate plot point. It was an actual plot point. We gave it to Lonnie, and we had Sam find it in Lonnie's purse, and it made Sam worried about what the hell she was doing with it, etc. And that was sort of a wedge to drive them apart when that was the storyline, which it no longer is.
Oh, this is in the guest room.
Because we decided we hated it. But I had already made the condom asset, which I'm actually really proud of. I really like that condom. It's really good. Also, I think Nero is really
Very well made.
Anyway.
It's a quality condom right there.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's the whole, like, notably decadent, you know,
Right,
it's like,
yeah.
Anyway, I like it. I'm
Yeah.
proud of this thing.
And
So
the specular on it looks really nice.
it does look good.
Oh my god.
So we had this, you know, extra asset lying around, and okay, the Wildfire book. Man, look at this thing. Yeah, this was another one of those situations in which I totally felt like a weird creepo when I was doing research, and there was a lot of really horrifying romance novel covers. This poor guy was on somebody's Flickr account that was allowed, that was a Creative Commons attribution licensed. And I think he was playing volleyball or something. And I don't know.
So you just put suspenders on him and put an axe in his hand, and now he's a fireman.
Yes, I did.
That's all you need.
I did it, and I will cop to it, and I do it again. Also, as I recall, because I'm a noob, I initially picked bondage suspenders.
That's true. So you had started working on it, and I went upstairs, and then I came back down.
And like Jan and I were like, we're all like, what should we do for this?
And
thing?
I was like, those are fucking leather, Dad. What are you doing?
And what I should have said is, damn it, he noticed.
Fun. I didn't even notice that in my initial playthrough. Nope. Please stay on. I want to close the drawer. Oh.
Yeah, I ended up being pretty happy with this. This is the only picture of Lonnie that we had for a really long time. And I was really glad to actually come up with something that we liked, since this kind of thing is really hard, especially when it is such a major character. The other thing is, Lonnie has a cross necklace. She also has some Catholicism in her family.
Yeah, and I think that's something that I don't think that particular detail has been called out by anybody. People notice like the Bibles and whatnot, but yeah, I intended for Lonnie, like I thought it would be interesting if she came from a more conservative family than Sam's, in that she actually wears a cross necklace and carries some, Catholicism with her, and her dad was an army guy, and, her background is even in some ways maybe kind of more stifling than Sam's, and that's probably why she's a more, openly rebellious person on the outside.
Epic. Okay, well that sounds like it's gonna explode or something. Just fall apart at the fucking seams.
It's really about the ideals that we were trying to get across in our music. I think that the move to equality for women and for everyone in the U.S. is something that we all want to be a part of, right? And we used Riot Grrrl and we used music as the tool for that, and that. But it's really, to me, it's about equality for everyone. That I think is the key, and that's why young people really feel passionate, and they listen to the music and they hear that that passion, and that's what they connect with.
We didn't really give Kate very specific direction for this. She gave us some reference for us to approve and everything, but when we put it into the game, again, not a request from us at all. Looking at the struts and the shape of the windows and how it's this sort of deco metal structure with water outside of it, I was just like, welcome to Rapture.
I know.
It almost feels like
I should play Bioshock on stream. That would be great.
Intentional.
I've only played the first one, but I should go through the series on stream. That'd be perfect. Okay, yeah, we got the cassette tapes. Opened up that, got the wildfire. That's all that's in there. Went upstairs, got those. Alright, well, I guess I gotta start at the beginning, because clearly I missed something. I gotta fucking go back through this shit. Yes, got the Christmas duck. Got the welcome to commentary mode. Got the environment art. Mom handwriting. Original score, combinations, Heavens to Betsy, VHS tapes, introductions, cables. I actually listened to the cables one. iMud, Kublik Wise, however that's pronounced, Swinging Doors, Fresh Magazine, 0451. Unique Books, a novella, Adrienne Rollini, My So-Called Life. Good lord, dude, turn the brightness up. Ambient music. The Furnace. I'm not afraid anymore. Canadian Mom. Katie Intervention. Riot Girl. Direction. Put Back System. Great system, by the way. You did great with that one. Thank you again for that. Wait, I think I missed something. Evolution. Fanzines. Florida. Sliding Doors. Writing Sam. Ideals. Russian Dressing. Greasy Pizza Box. The Kitchen. Someone You Could Have Been. Oh, fuck you! Am I already in here? I'm already close enough to this. Easter egg. Out in the fucking garage. In the fucking rafters.
Oh, you found an Easter egg!
Who found it?
You found it! This is the best! You looked up! No one in a first-person game looks up!
Because there's no reward
Emotional
for
connection.
looking up.
Because it's hard to look up.
Also, you weren't allowed to look up in, like,
Wolfenstein? And Doom, I guess. It shot higher if there was an enemy higher.
Oh, yeah.
If you go get something recyclable from the recycle bin, I made it so that when you throw it way further than a normal thing, and you can knock the basketball out of the rafters and then carry it to Sam's room, and then when you make a basket, either by just throwing it through or by dunking,
you get a present.
You get a present, which is pictures of our cats showing up on the television.
And cats that we know.
Cats and friends of cats.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And
oh, that's why they had a cat
also,
section in the credits.
We did a final wrap up, like a pickup voice recording session with Sarah Grayson, and we just went in there to re-record a couple of lines because we wanted to go a different direction with them after we had put them in the game and listened to them and everything, and we had some extra time, and I was like, what are we going to do with this extra time? And we didn't know, and then we were like, the fact that there are speedruns for our game makes me really happy, and the fact that that the any percent speedrun, aka you don't have to pick up anything, just get to the end as fast as possible, has basically been optimized to I think 47 or 48 seconds. Even just watching that speedrun is really fun because you see the player optimize, like, for instance, the fastest speedruns, they don't turn on any lights because it would take a fraction of a second to turn towards the light switch and turn it on and then turn back to the direction that they wanted to go. And they just kind of like strafe past things and don't even change direction to move through the house. And then the 100% Diaries speedrun is even more interesting because players use that secret knowledge to play the game totally out of order based on a strategy for, okay, what's the most efficient way to go to these 24 points in the game?
Like spatially, so it's like this visit, it's the salesman, problem or something, where it has to go to all these different points, and what's the best way to do it. It's cool.
Yeah, and so seeing someone think about the house in a totally different way, in a strategic way that is about this player created challenge, that says, oh, okay, if I go into the basement
first, then back out and into the East Wing, then don't even go into the West Wing until after, and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool to see that stuff evolve, and I'm really glad that we didn't make it so, for instance, you had to read the note about the secret door before you could even click on the secret door, because it would have shut down so many of those opportunities for people to play in interesting ways and express their mastery over the space that they've gained by playing the game.
That's nice. I like that thought process, that attitude that they have. But alright, so we are going to... no modifiers. We're going to speedrun the game in less than a minute. This is...
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here.
This is sad.
She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I'm not going to get caught. I'm going to do it immediately. I'm not getting caught on boxes. No, I refuse. Boom. Got him.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself.
We should get it. I mean... Is that not quick enough? Alright, well... I will set a timer for when we start. How about that? I'm not going to waste... obviously, I can't put one up on screen, but I will... I can easily just... We got this. I mean, come on, they made a fucking bronze trophy for this. They have to... It has to be good enough that they give you a little bit of, Yeah, we've already fucked it up, I think. I think I made an oopsie.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
That's nice, Sam. Thank you.
I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Yeah, it's already over a minute. We fucked it up. Probably getting caught on the secret panel. Come on.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
How many times am I gonna have to listen to this? We're 30 seconds in.
Sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here.
38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
Maybe I'll go up to the attic.
48.
And wait.
49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. My last input was before that, but I don't know if it
Katie,
counts.
I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad. And you won't...
Oh boy, we can do this. You know, this is not that hard. Okay, got the key. Less than 20 seconds in.
The sunset light in this house
We got
is
this.
the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be
We
here.
got this, dude.
She's
We
just
got
downstairs.
this.
I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic.
5, 46, 47, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. That should be it.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself.
Boom. Home runner. We got it. I think that's the rarest trophy in the game. Oh no, Speed Reader is. Alright, so this next one, we have 10 minutes to get all 24 journal entries and get to the end. Put it on ×2 speed so I can actually follow it.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight.
No, I don't
That was
want
the
a full
cheapest, so it
screen.
gets in at
Okay, that's quick. Boom. That's one. Why would you not grab the... I guess if they don't have entries on them. Okay. No, I didn't want to do full screen. I wanted to pause it. Good Lord, game.
Dear Katie,
No, I don't want to watch more videos. Good lord, why is this so difficult? Good thing pausing, yeah, right? Pausing. Three collectibles in the... Okay, you're not even gonna, like... Alright, well, we can do this. We can do this. That's one. There's the one right there. That's two.
So much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school.
Next is in the TV room. The book.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class.
I keep accidentally hitting circle instead of X to put it back. Okay, you gotta turn the light on there. Boom, boom.
You know that feeling where the first moment you
Wrong
see
one.
someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior.
Wait, why did you turn around? Oh no, he skipped that. What are you doing, dude? Puts that book back. He turns around. Goes back into another room.
She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like,
This
army
guy's an
uniform.
idiot.
And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense.
Then he goes out there, finds that note.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the...
Then back through. Into there.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house.
Okay, got that. Then he goes upstairs. Opens the cassette. Okay.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the...
Hanging out with girls. Ooh. Turn the light on. 5, 1. Okay. You look at the photo, get the key.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little. Other girls? I don't know.
Turn around. Go into the bathroom. Get the hair dye bottle.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different.
And you go into... No, he doesn't go inside there. Goes into the guest room. In the drawer, the Misfits.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over
No.
today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?
Oh, wait, wrong
Dyeing
one.
hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate.
Okay, then you turn around and leave. Okay, this is a bit of a stretch. Oh, and I forgot about that. And okay, go to the parents' room.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and...
And then on the... Good thing I actually have my
And
brightness
everybody
up.
was
Good
moving
Lord.
together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears start...
Okay, and then in here... Opens that panel. And the other
Running in my
Misfits
eyes.
note.
And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
You go out and through here. The door.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it.
Ooh. Oh, he skipped the room because... Okay,
The
I
lights
get
went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled.
Sexual tension. Okay.
My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me.
Oh, you crazy kids.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program.
Then he goes through the other door.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about me.
Wait, where was this last one? Go into the other door. Oh, it's right in front of you.
Needing a
Okay.
new singer, so Lonnie was like, they tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours.
It's this
Right before the
paper right
bus
here.
left.
Okay.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her...
Okay, well, there's no real reason to do that yet, is there?
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with...
The nunnery? Good lord. At the end of this, I'll actually listen to the ones I missed.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have.
Into the greenhouse.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget.
And into the kitchen.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I
Then into here. The hat.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this...
Soda can. You have to throw and knock the Easter or the ball down. Then you gotta take the ball. Throw it on the floor in the room. Oh, you have to throw it into the hoop. And then that's how you get the cats.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions. No contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country. The other side of the world. My mind, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
That's rough. Okay, then we... No, no, give me the ball. Then I gotta dunk the ball. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
Then we go in here, grab that, and get the end. Okay, easy.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my God, Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, and Lonnie in my old spot, and I missed the first two calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to basic, and...
Hey, alright, we got letters to Katie, and... Speed reader! Alright, and that means there's only one more we need, which is to guess the combination to Oscar's safe before finding the code. So, We'll listen to the other two. I don't think we actually looked at the code anywhere. If we did, then whatever. Hang out with girls, dealing with roots, we did that. Just in the dark, there was nothing wrong.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair.
I can sing,
She
stick with the
wouldn't look
group.
at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on.
Getting Lonnie?
I don't get Lonnie sometimes.
Okay, no, we got that one already.
Like her band.
Why can't
and
I?
our zine and her hair
I can do
and
that.
everything are all anti.
The nunnery we didn't get.
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
That. Very long phase, I don't think I got.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want.
There it is.
You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Alright.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight.
Okay, yeah, we got that one.
So incredible on stage.
Yeah, we got.
She was singing
in the attic.
Practically.
Got that one.
Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. Meow 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 meow.
Okay, I think that's everything. Alright. That's it for Gone Home. Just under 3 hours. Holy shit. That's funny. Great game. Had a good time playing. I think that we are going... I don't know what we're going to do next. I don't know if I want to start What Remains of Edith Finch. Let me take a look really quick. This is going to be another one that's it's going to take a little while. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I want to play What Remains of Edith Finch. We'll probably do that tomorrow then. I think we'll just end the stream here for tonight. Because I think that was, good, well-rounded stream. One game done, out of the way. Then tomorrow we'll do What Remains of Edith Finch, which is a relatively shorter game. Or, no, actually it's about the same length. That's another 3-hour one. At least that's what it's saying on how long to beat. Let's see. And then Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which was the other one that I wanted to play. That one's about 9 hours, it says. And if we head over to the trophy guide, that says it'll be about 10 hours, which, yeesh. We'll see, though. I'll make a... That one's a little bit longer, but we'll see. I mean, I could probably for that one we could cut down on some playthroughs by also trying to make sure we grab all the collectibles as we go through. But we'll see. Then, if I finish these in a timely manner, just because I don't really want to... I'm trying to get through a bunch of these games before my PlayStation Plus runs out. Because, you know, I've had these games on here for years, and I just want to check them out, you know? But anyway, if we finish those, I also have the Shadow of the Colossus remaster on here. And, yeah, that shouldn't take very long. So, I mean, obviously longer than any of these, but it depends on how much I want to do on stream anyway. So, yeah, I think we'll end it here for tonight. Shorter stream, but that's fine. I'll be back tomorrow, and I don't know about the rest of the week. Depends on if anything comes up. I don't have any plans off the top of my head, but yeah. So have a great night, everyone. Keep it real, and I will see you tomorrow for some What Remains of Edith Finch. So yeah, good night, everyone.